I may not be the assassin you're thinking of, but I'm just as deadly.
I don't know if you've noticed that when playing Arke, you often encounter situations where you can't hit the enemy, lack damage, and have problems with pacing. Today we will analyze these situations in detail. Unable to hit enemies. If you're finding it hard to hit targets, it could be due to unfamiliarity with Arke's skills. Her skill 2 and ultimate both have relatively short dash distances, so timing and precision are key. Lack of damage. Arke's damage may feel low if you're not taking advantage of her passive, which ensures critical hits on backstabs. Practicing backstabs can help boost your damage output significantly. Having trouble getting into a good pace. Arke has less room for error and works best by jumping in to clean up fights. Look for your openings based on the hero matchups to establish a steady pace.
Yeah, don't mess with me. Your death is inevitable.
Arke primarily uses her skill 2 to dash behind targets, then follows up with her skill 1 and basic attack for maximum damage output. Use ultimate to initiate or disengage with stealth as needed. After each kill or assist, her skills refresh, letting her chain kills and maintain her pace.
Farewell!
Guaranteed critical hits. Arke's backstab critical damage activates from any angle that's not directly in front of the target. In practice, you don't need to obsess over positioning right behind them. Side attacks often provide more stable positioning. Skill 1 Damage Technique. Her Skill 1 can pierce multiple targets along its path, even hitting enemies or towers beyond the skill's visible range. Using the ultimate. Arke isn't stealth during the jump of her ultimate. Use brushes or jump in the opposite direction to go into stealth more safely.
No survivors.
Early game. Focus on stable farming in the early game. When possible, gank squishy enemies or pressure overextended foes in the clash lane. Even if you don't secure a kill, you can help push the lane and gain gold. Mid-game. Small team fights are frequent in the mid-game. Arke can exploit the opposing team's carry's weaker equipment build at this stage. Look for chances to flank them with her ultimate, aiming to secure a kill and repeatedly reset her passive for cleanups. Late game. Arke is vulnerable to crowd control in late game teamfights, so avoid diving in first. Let your teammates initiate, then sneak in from the flank or backline to burst down their damage dealers and turn the tides in your favor.
I can tolerate failures when they're not careless mistakes. You've got both looks and skills.
Hide in the brush and ambush the enemy with this combo. Use basic attack 1, basic attack 2, basic attack first when the enemy enters the brush to try and kill them. Even if you don't secure the kill, you can bait out their key skills. Then go into stealth with your ultimate and re-engage with basic attack 1, basic attack 2, basic attack to clean up.
I'm not crying. There's something in my eye.
Use this combo against heroes without dashes. Start with ultimate to go into stealth, dash behind them with skill 2 to mark them, and follow up with basic attack and skill 1. This sequence reduces skill 2's cooldown, letting you chain basic attack 1, basic attack 2, basic attack to chase down the enemy and deal damage.
You're next on my list.
Effective against tanky fighters, this combo lets you poke with skill 2, followed by skill 1 and basic attack. Then use ultimate to go into stealth, dodging their key skills and waiting for skill 2 and 1 cooldowns before securing the kill.
Hide the blade, because rhythm matters more.
When playing Arke, you must learn to analyze the team lineups to best ensure your team has the advantage. Teammates like Lian Po with solid crowd control can initiate and tank damage to create opportunities for Arke to clean up. Enemies like 𝐀𝐫𝐤𝐞 or Kongming lack crowd control and quick burst damage. Once Arke initiates, these heroes have limited means to fight back. Heroes like Sima Yi with an invisibility break passive allows him to precisely follow Arke's movement within range. Heroes like 𝐸𝐴, whose ultimate can reveal nearby enemies, makes it difficult for Arke to stealthily engage.